The age of exploration was a good time for France. Quebec and Louisiana were very valuable to the French, and it wasn't until later France would lose these colonies. So we hear a lot about France's success in colonization, of course, until the British get jealous. However, we don't talk a lot about France's failed colonies. While there are several examples, maybe the most questionable is French Antarctica. Not that Antarctica, but that's the kicker. This raises the obvious question. Why? Why did France have a colony in tropical Brazil called Antarctica? First, we have to highlight the obvious. Although France had a lot of success in North America, colonizing South America would be less successful. So of course, when Portugal is where they are strongest, and with the guarantee aid from Britain if France contested these claims, there wasn't much France could do to get anywhere successful. However, this doesn't mean that the French didn't try. They were aggressive go-getters, and they went and got it. The French Empire established a small colony in Rio de Janeiro, a city of Brazil today. They sought value on the region for its economic value in Brazil wood, but most of all, the French got a kick out of inconveniencing the Portuguese. It was a strategic region that the French could use to launch a bonus invasion of Portugal in such an event. They titled this colony French Antarctica. Why? Well, there's a simple answer. The simple answer is that it was far away from the Arctic. Antarctica quite literally comes from the Greek word opposite of the Arctic. And well, according to the French, this was true. Antarctica, the continent, hadn't been discovered yet, so the name wasn't taken and thus wasn't deemed weird by any of the world. The colony was, well, as far as the French knew, quite literally opposite of the Arctic. It didn't need to be cold because the French didn't associate the term with cold weather at all. However, if it wasn't obvious, the colony didn't last very long. In fact, it didn't even last 20 years. The reason was simple. France didn't really care about it outside commercial purposes. France kinda saw it as an economic venture and really only colonized it to have some access to the trade. It wasn't too important, as France's eyes were mostly on its colonies in North America and India. Mem de Sa, governor and military general of the Brazilian colony, entered the colony in 1558, and France did little to stop them. The colony on its own was not able to defend itself from the behemoth that was the Portugal colonial empire, and after the siege of Rio, a Brazilian victory, the colony was officially expelled of French forces and became incorporated into the larger Brazil. I hope you enjoyed this video. Big thanks for the recent support. Really hope to come back strong with more interesting videos soon. Goodbye for now though.